Hi guys, this is Mr. Z and I'm going to solve this HT math questions for this channel. Let's get started. First question. So here we have a graph. The graph of y is equal to f of x as shown, where the function f is defined by f of x is equal to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. And a, b, c, and d are constants. For how many values of x does f of x is equal to 0? So we need to find out the guys zeros of this function on the graph. So there will be some points, guys, on the graph which touch the x-axis. So there are 3 points, as you see, guys, on the graph which touch the x-axis. So we have like this point, and this point. So there will be, guys, 3 point zeros of the functions. So like f of -1 is equal to 0, f of 4 is equal to 0, or f of 8 is equal to 0. So there are 3 points. Answer choice C is the correct answer. Okay, next question. Vivian bought party hats and the cupcakes for $71. Each package of party hats cost $3 and each cupcake cost $1. If Vivian bought 10 packages of party hats, how many cupcakes did she buy? So first of all, guys, I would like to use x and y. X is the number of the hats and the y is going to be a number of the cupcakes. So the cost of each hat is like $3 and the cost of each cupcake is $1. And so what else we know, guys? He is going to pay like $71. Okay, so to find out, guys, the total money that he needs to pay, we need to multiply the number of the guys, these the hats and the cupcakes, by the cost of each of these items. So what I'm going to do, I will, guys, multiply the x by 3 and y by 1, so which makes 3x plus 1 times y is going to be equal to 70. What else we know about the question? We know that, guys, he bought 10 packages of party hats, which means this x is going to be 10, guys. So I'll change the x with 10, so 3 times 10 plus y is going to be equal to 70. So 3 times 10, which makes 30. 30 plus y is equal to 70. And if we subtract 30 from both sides, you will find the value of y, which is the number of the cupcakes. So she's going to buy the 40 cupcakes. Okay, next question. Question 14 here. We have so in this question we have an equation, second degree equation or quadratic equation. Z squared plus 10z minus 24 is equal to 0. What is one of the solutions to the given equation? So for this type of questions, guys, I'm using like this x sign. So the last number represents the product of two numbers, and the coefficient in the middle, guys, it'll be the sum of the guys' two numbers. So I'll find number of the the factors of the -24 add up to 10. So those numbers are going to be, what is going to be those numbers? So those numbers are going to be -2 and 12, I believe. So as you see, guys, -2 times 12 is equal to -24, and -2 plus 12 makes 10. So I'll use those two numbers, x minus 2, x plus 12, which will be equal to 0. So we can use the guys zero product property. If the product of two factors is equal to 0, then at least one of the factors is going to be equal to 0. So so we need to find out one of the solutions to the given equation. So it might be, guys, even like x minus 2 is equal to 0, x is going to be equal to 2, or x plus 12 is equal to 0, x is going to be equal to -12. Okay, so we can use one of these solutions. Okay, next one. So for next question, bacteria are growing in a liquid growth medium. There were 300,000 cells per milliliter during an initial observation. The number of the cells per milliliter doubles every 3 hours. How many cells per milliliter will there be 15 hours after the initial observation? So first of all, guys, we need to find out the number of repeat for this process. Like so it doubles every 3 hours, so then it is asking for the 15 hours. So to find out the number of repeats for this process, we need to divide the 15 by 3. 15 divided by 3, 5. So it's going to repeat, guys, 5 times. So the initial Initial amount is guys $300. So what I'm gonna use, I will use guys this like system like a of 0, which means the initial amount of the guys this for the first the number of the bacteria is going to be 300,000. So and it'll guys double every 3 hours, which means this. The next 3 hours it's going to be 2 times 300,000. And then the next 3 hours it's going to be 2 times 300,000. And in the next 3 hours it's going to be guys 2 times 300,000. And the fourth time, when it repeats the fourth time, it'll be guys 2 times 300,000. And the last time guys, the fifth time, it'll be 2 times, the number of the bacteria is going to be 2 times 300,000. So we just need to guys calculate this number. We multiply these numbers, so 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is equal to 8, 8 times 2 is equal to 16, 16 times 2 is equal to 32, and 32 times 300,000 is going to be equal to guys 9,600,000. Okay. So the answer choice D is the correct answer. Okay, next question. It's our last question for today. So it's simple, guys. So which expression is equivalent to 6x8y2 plus 12x2y2? So first we need to find out, guys, the greatest common factor here. As you see, guys, in this question, both number has like 6, because like 12 is equal to both terms has 6, guys, because 12 is equal to 6 times 2, and we have like 6 times 1 here. And both terms has x2 and y2. x2 and y2. Okay, so we can just, guys, explain it just like this. 6x8 is equal 6x8 times y2 is equal to 6 times x2 x6 y2. And then the other term is just like 12 x2 y2 is equal to 6 times x2 y2. So I will circle the guys common factors here. And by the way, I forgot to write the 2 I think here. So it'll be 6 times 2 times x2 y2. Now I can circle the common factors. So 6 is, guys, common factor, one of the common factor here, x2 the other one, and y2 the last one. Okay, so you can write, guys, x8 as the product of x2 and x6 in this question. So if you guys factor out this like common factors, it'll be like 6 x2 y2, and then so the remaining numbers are going to be in the guys brackets. So what are the remaining numbers? So these are the guys remaining numbers, like x2 x6 and 2. So x6 plus and 2. Okay, so this is going to be, guys, our final answer, 6x2y2 times x6 plus 2. It is going to be answer choice C, I believe. Yes, correct answer is the answer choice C. Thanks for watching. See you next time.